Hello everyone, welcome to Nilanjana's exclusive English lesson. So today's video is about grammar, English language paper, and I'm sure all of you are listening to my literature videos, and you should also not ignore English language paper because that is also very important to score. Getting good marks in ICSE is a combination of literature and language. So I thought of discussing a language paper today, and I hope all of you will be benefited. And before I start the video, a big shout out to my members, those who are a part of my community, have joined the membership program. Recent members, Puran Rawat, R. Nath, Manjari, thank you for trusting our channel. And those who have not even join the membership, let me tell you that I'm sure all of you must be considering to join the membership because you have in-depth analysis of the drama, a lot of valuable insights, detailed explanation of the videos are available inside the membership program. All right, so without wasting much time, let me begin. So here you can see that the example of this verb passage, the first one is am convinced. I am convinced that my father in bracket is remembered by all those who value integrity. My father is remembered. So this is in passive, is remembered. Okay, my father is remembered by all those who value integrity. He's still remembered. So therefore we will write in present tense passive. He dash a man of learning. In bracket you have be. Now if you are still not sure, when you have the word be in bracket, in present tense it is, am, or are, depending on the subject. So he dash a man. So if it is remembered, definitely he is no longer alive. So he was a man of learning and also saw to it that he taught his pupils in past tense. Okay, so he taught his pupils with passion and patience. He at times use, in bracket it is use. So he at times used to is a practice, a past habit. He used to lose his temper, but that was because he always, in bracket it is want. So that was always, he always wanted his pupils to learn and learn well. As a person, he was honest and simple. His greatness lie, in bracket it is lie, in the fact. Now see, his greatness lied, we can't say lied because he's still great. He's still remembered. So here it has to be present tense. His greatness lies in the fact that he had he had a pure heart devoid of malice. Such a man is always valued and is very rare to find. So here also it will be is. Okay, so I hope it is clear, the verb passage. Now, one of the strategies which I always ask my students to follow for solving the verb passages, don't jump and start answering, impulsively. Read the passage, understand the context, understand what the passage is trying to convey. A passage is given to understand first. So once you understand what is the theme of the passage, what is the passage trying to convey, it becomes easy for you to place the tenses in the correct order. So don't be impulsive anytime whenever you're solving a verb passage. Let's come to the preposition. Okay, the first one, a bird dash in hand is worth two in the bush. This is a very famous proverb, so I'm sure all of you should be knowing this. A bird in hand is worth two in the bush. The mother was sitting dash the sick child all night. The mother was sitting beside, okay, beside the sick child all night. Please don't write near over here. Near could be, it's a little not very specific. Near means somewhere near, but beside means just next to. Mr. Kapoor was bent on attending the meeting. Bent on means determined. Bent on means determined. So bent on attending the meeting. He opted out of the race. Out of the race means he opted out. He doesn't want to participate. You opt in and sometimes you opt out. She battled her way, dashed the crowd. So if you are trying to find your way through the crowd, that means you're trying to make your way through the crowd. He was skeptical about her explanation. Means he was not very sure about the explanation. She shouted angrily at the disobedient boy. So when you shout at someone, means you're shouting at the person. They had to climb dash the steep pathway to reach the top. So when you're reaching the top, it has to be climbed up. They had to climb up the steep pathway. Depending on the sentence, sometimes some sentences can also be climbed down. So remember to read the sentence, as I always say, try to understand. And once you understand, everything becomes very clear. Let's move on to synthesis of sentences. We reached the port, the storm came on. So let's check the options. We reached the port, so the storm came on. We reached the port while the storm came on. No, none of the options seem to be correct. Let's move on to the C option. As soon as we reached the port, the storm came on. The storm came on by the time we reached the port. Obviously, I hope all of you can understand that the C option is the correct option because the moment we reached the port, the storm came on. One should not borrow money, one should not lend money. So, one should neither borrow nor lend money. One should avoid borrowing as well as lending money. Borrowing money is not advisable. Similarly, lending is too complicated. To borrow money is not wise. Similarly, to lend. So, yes, the first one should neither borrow nor lend money. See, we are making it simple and compact. So, this is a simple sentence. We just have one verb and we are shortening the sentence and making it very crisp and compact. The forest was dark and gloomy. Mr. James traveled through it. The forest by which Mr. James traveled, wrong, because by which doesn't make any sense. The forest in which Mr. James traveled, okay, that was also not correct. The forest through which, now see, when there is a forest, you need to move through the forest, right? So through which he was traveling was dark and gloomy. Okay, so the forest was dark and gloomy. We have to check the tense. So the C option is the correct one. Tom was down with flu. He could not attend the class. Tom was down with flu, so he could not attend. No. Although Tom was down with flu, therefore no, wrong. As Tom was down. As is a conjunction, and usually we don't place a conjunction at the beginning. Tom was down with flu, so that he could not attend. So, A option. Tom was down with flu, so he could not attend the class. So is a conjunction which is used for a reason. Okay, so therefore we'll go with the first option. We come to do as directed. It is never so hot that you cannot go out. Used to. It is never too hot. No. So when we use TOO2 adverb, then we use it with TO2, right? So it is never too hot to go out. So a B option is the correct one. I am going to watch a movie in the evening, she said. Change into reported speech. She said that she was planning to watch a movie in the evening. She said that she was going to watch a movie. She said that she will be watching. She said that she would watch. A. She was planning to watch a movie in the evening. His unexpected victory surprised everybody in the school. Begin with his unexpected victory took everyone by surprise. Yeah, that is the answer. So here the B option is already marked. That is the correct one. His unexpected victory took everyone with surprise. That doesn't make sense. His unexpected victory took everyone in surprise, everyone to surprise. No. So took everyone by surprise. B is the correct one. Kalidasa was the greatest dramatist of the Gupta period. Begin with no other. No other dramatist of the Gupta period was as greatest cannot be because no other is used with positive degree. No other dramatist was great to, wrong. No other dramatist was as greater than. Than cannot come because it is positive degree, has to be used. So no other dramatist of the Gupta period was as great as Kalidasa. So D is the correct answer. The cake was too cloyingly sweet to be relished. See, when there is too, you replace it with so that. The cake was so cloyingly sweet that it could be relished. That could not be relished. The cake was so cloyingly sweet that it could not be relished. So it was too sweet that it actually could not be relished. Answer is B. Answer is B. The cake was so cloyingly sweet that it could not be relished. Yes. So B is the correct one. As soon as the vacation begins, my neighbor rushes to the seaside. So you have to use with no sooner. No sooner does the vacation begin. Don't does my vacation begin then my neighbor rushes to the seaside. No sooner does the vacation begin than my neighbor rushes to the seaside. No sooner did, so did ones will not even consider because this is in present tense. No sooner does the vacation begin than my neighbor rushes to the seaside. So B is the correct one. Seventh one, we had hardly begun singing when my friends started laughing. Hardly had we begun singing when my friends started laughing. Had is there, we have to use the third form of begin, which is begun. So we will go with the B option. Because see, if you see the other options, hardly did we begin. Because here it is had. So how we can go with did? So let's consider the had one. So had में यहाँ पे begun is there and यहाँ पे begin is there. So had के साथ we can't go with begin. I hope you all of you are following me and all of you are understanding. Anyway, if you have a doubt, you can put it in the comments. But I hope I'm being clear in my explanation. And if you think it's really helpful, do share the video with with your friends because it's going to really be helpful for others. And yeah, so we are going with the B option. Okay, so this was all about the grammar paper, and this was a full grammar paper which I tried to solve. And yes, if you think this was helpful, do share, subscribe to the channel, and do consider about our membership. I'm sure all of you must be knowing by this time that many people have taken access to our membership. And yes, I just forgot to mention one thing, that there are some amazing discounts in some of the products which I have linked in my description box. If you buy these products, anyone, yes, I'm going to earn a little bit of commission, which will support my channel. So I'm very clear about that. So if just, yeah, you can definitely check out the products. There are some amazing discounts. And if you want me to tag any further products in future, what kind of products you want me to see, you can tell me, because if you purchase through this link, you will get some amazing discounts. Okay, that's all for today. And yeah, thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel, and have a beautiful day ahead. Goodbye.